Attention all players. Please find your seats. Our main quest is about to begin.
Let's go!
Fight!
You're too slow!
Game over.
We lost that round, but it's not over yet. Get ready for the next round.
Please welcome Player 1, President and CEO of the Halifax Chamber of Commerce, Patrick Sullivan.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a great night. Okay, let's put the coin in. Oh, missed it. I'm a winner. It's that easy to win a Halifax Business Awards award. No, it's not really. Good evening, everyone. My name is Patrick Sullivan. I'm the President and CEO of the Halifax Chamber of Commerce. It's wonderful to see you all here. Please join me in welcoming our great finalists. Finalists all get champagne or maybe near champagne. Isn't that nice? Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you very much to our finalists, and congratulations to each of you. Finalists are spread all over the place tonight, so I would encourage you to say hello. They all have special little name tags, so you can identify who the finalists are. And I encourage you to meet them during dinner. I'd like to thank very much our newest chamber member, Jean-Marc Giffen, who composed that walk-up song for us. So thank you very much, Jean-Marc. And thank you very much to Sky Entertainment and Pulse Performance for the great dancing out here this evening. Before we begin, I'd like to acknowledge that all of us here are in Mi'kma'ki, the unceded and ancestral lands of the Mi'kmaq people. And it is my duty as a citizen to better understand the historical impacts of colonization in this country and how those impacts continue to affect the First Peoples of this territory today. We are reminded that treaties rooted in peace and friendship were signed, which bind us as treaty people with rights and responsibilities to each other. In order to accept my role in reconciliation and acknowledge this territory with any meaning, I must first understand the truths of our shared history. Reconciliation is a journey of many steps on an unclear path that we must all chart together. There are no shortcuts. Well, welcome again, everyone. Tonight is apparently the first event of the 2025 Halifax Convention Center calendar. So thank you all for being here for this great early event. I'm reminded that I think this event was actually the very first event that was held at the Halifax Convention Center. I don't count the Junior Weightlifting Championship that took place 2 days before. So this was the first evening event that took place at the Convention Center, and here we are still having a great time. There's a lot of you out there tonight. You all look great. I hope you all got a glass of something delicious on your way into the room to celebrate. We have Propeller Brewing just outside the doors, and Barkeep Cocktails tonight, handing out some samples of their amazing drinks. The barkeep, Matt from Barkeep, told me that if I had a Barkeep drink up here later, he would pay me to have it on stage. I will be looking for it later so that I can get it up here. And they had a surprise cocktail, and I hope you liked the pop rocks that were inside it. It was different. So thank you again all for being here to celebrate the Halifax business community. Entrepreneurs and community leaders are so busy running their organizations, they often don't take the time they need to take to celebrate. That's what we're here to do tonight. I want to hear cheers and applause for the local businesses, community organizations, and leaders who make Halifax a special, special place. Just like the Oscars, it's an honor just to be nominated. It's an even greater honor to be a finalist. And of course, it's nice to win too. But the finalists have gotten great exposure. For the last couple of months, they've been on the cover of our magazine. We had them all sign a copy earlier today. We'll be putting that up in a place of honor in our office, and it's really exciting. They have a full celebrity experience from magazine photo shoot to a video shoot and ongoing social media coverage to our VIP reception, all leading up to tonight's big gala. Tonight's theme is all about leveling up, taking it up a level, as we often do in video games, just like our finalists have done with their organizations. And we want to recognize all the hard work that goes into a business, and it turns out the entire experience is a lot like a video game, as we'll learn tonight. There are so many levels, but sometimes just getting started is the hardest part. There are obstacles, stumbles, sometimes you trip, sometimes you fall, but often you get back up. There's teamwork, and if you run out of quarters, you just need to borrow a few. Thank you again, RBC. Get ready for a great night, a fun night of nostalgia. I'd like to take a moment now to thank our presenting sponsor this evening, RBC. RBC has been supporting this event for over 16 years. The team at RBC are dedicated supporters of the Halifax business community, and we are very grateful for their continued support, and they really do make tonight happen. In 2022, thanks to their support, we introduced a new writing workshop to help awards nominees with their submissions at the RBC Waterfront Centre. Since starting those workshops, we've seen so much growth in the number, the diversity, and the quality of our submissions. Thank you again to RBC for your ongoing support and leadership. It's now my pleasure to invite Kelly Soiriol, Regional Vice President, Business Financial Solutions with RBC, up to the stage to say a few words. Kelly, come on up.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I am so glad you're able to join us for the most exciting and memorable event of the year in the business community here in Halifax, our Halifax Business Awards. I would also like to extend a very special welcome to RBC's Regional President for Atlantic Canada, who happens to be my boss, Chris Ronald. And as many of you know, Chris was our regional president for almost 3 years before he was asked to move to Nassau to run RBC in the Caribbean. But we are absolutely thrilled to have him back. And hopefully you have had a chance to reconnect with him. If you have not, I certainly hope you'll stop by our table later on to say hello. So it is a privilege for me to be here tonight, both personally and also on behalf of RBC, to celebrate the impressive achievements and contributions of our business community, and to do it in such a fun way. January is usually considered to be a pretty bleak month, but not in Halifax, because Patrick and his team always amaze us with their creativity. And in addition to the theme, I think in addition to it being fun, I think the theme is very apropos. So I will admit, I am not much of a gamer. I am more of an outdoor sport enthusiast. But I do have an 8-year-old daughter, and I do have a niece and a nephew who are in their 20s. And so while I can barely get through Pac-Man, I have definitely watched my share of video games being played. And here's what I have noticed. Players always have a strategy. They analyze the rules, the layout of the environment, and then they make calculated moves. They need to maneuver obstacles, which can take many forms, such as physical barriers, puzzles to solve, enemies, time limits, or resource constraints. They need to outwit their competitors. But gamers like to win. And they also know and accept that inevitably there will be times where they're going to lose, and that's okay. They put down the controller, they take a break, they regroup, they revise their plan, and they do it again. And I was actually just describing my niece and nephew. But really, I could be describing anybody in this room tonight. Running a business is a lot like playing a game. It requires everything that I have just described. Having a strategy, analyzing the environment, pivoting to avoid obstacles, beating the competition, and more. But of course, we all know the risks and rewards are much more intense and much more important. Being a business owner requires an incredible sacrifice of time and energy, especially if you're a sole proprietor. And while winning at a game is of course fun, winning in business has tangible, deep, and impactful rewards, not just for you, but for your employees, your customers, and also for our city, our province, and our region as a whole. Make no mistake, your success drives our economy, and for that, you deserve all of our thanks. And that is just one of the many reasons that we have been sponsoring this event for 16 years. We know that you love the game, and so do we. And we're good at it. We have been at this for an awfully long time. We have the team, we have the expertise, we have the industry specialization to give you the advice and guidance that you need, regardless of where you are in the game. From when you have your first idea, to when you take that idea to market, to when you're ready to grow and expand, and when you're ready to pass the torch to the next generation of leadership. And also, at times, you may want to start the game all over again. So I'd like to congratulate each and every one of you for having the courage, the passion, the commitment to get into the game in the first place, and for having the perseverance that it takes to win. I'd like to offer a very special congratulations to our finalists. Just making this list is a huge accomplishment. You are truly the best of the best, and you inspire all of us with your achievements and the leadership that you show. To our clients, and there are so many of you here tonight, it was wonderful to see you. Thank you for trusting us to be your partner. We are incredibly proud of what you are accomplishing, and we are looking forward to helping you to take your business to the next level, whatever that level may be. And to all of us in the room, here is to a great 2025. Let's keep innovating, dreaming, taking risks. Let's keep winning and sometimes even losing. Keep looking for ways to get to that next level. But most of all, keep playing the game and keep having fun. And speaking of games, please make sure you scan the QR code and play the RBC Trivia Showdown. We've got some really great prizes to give away, so please do make sure you play. And with that, thank you, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful evening.
Thank you very much, Kelly and RBC, for those kind words. And I didn't start the trivia contest early, although I did find the QR code. But I would encourage you all to take a look at that. I think we need 5 players to start, and I think you can play it multiple times. So take a look at that. I saw some other folks in here admiring it earlier. I do want to say hello as well to a couple of special guests that we have this evening. We have Minister Colton LeBlanc, the Minister of Growth and Development. Seems an appropriate minister to have this evening. Minister LeBlanc, who'll be joining us later on stage. And we also have Claudia Chender, our own MLA from Dartmouth, who is now the Leader of the Opposition. So, as a not-for-profit organization, the Halifax Chamber could not host these big events without the support of our sponsors. We're lucky enough to have so many great partners supporting us and in the room tonight with us. Thank you again to our presenting sponsor, RBC. Thank you to our category partners who will be introducing our finalists later this evening. We'll be joined by Boyne Clark, the Department of Labor, Skills and Immigration, the Minister representing Invest Nova Scotia, Medavie, Dalhousie University Faculty of Management, Air Canada, and Doane Grant Thornton. I also want to thank our finalist reception partners, BDC, and Palladium, where we got to play lots of games for the afternoon. Thank you, Palladium. Thank you to our celebration partners, Advanced Systems, for all the beautiful tech in the room tonight and what seems to be the world's biggest video game screen in the back. Glow, the event store, for our great decor. Thank you, Dave. Wasco AV for the amazing visuals you see on the screen. And thank you to our event partners, Purple Cow for the great 360 photo booth in the reception. I hope you took advantage of that. And IKEA for the video game lounge in the reception. We just had to assemble the couch today to get ready for the lounge. It was a lot of fun. And thank you to our trophy partner, Peggy's Cove Glass. I think this is the second year for Peggy's Cove Glass, and the trophies or the awards are beautiful. And thank you to our print partner, the Printing House Dartmouth, for those amazing arcade game printouts and table signs. We also, this is important, have 2 grand prizes happening at the end of the evening. And I'm going to say now, you need to be here to see those awards or to pick up those awards. RBC has talked about theirs already. Scan the QR code for the Trivia Showdown and be sure to enter your full name so we know that you can come up and get the prize. And we have 2 Air Canada ticket vouchers to anywhere in North America, Hawaii, or the Caribbean. That could come in handy. I heard a murmur through the audience when Kelly mentioned Nassau. And thank you to our Chamber ambassadors this evening for helping us to execute the event. We've worked with more than 15 local businesses to build this event, and we'd like to thank all the suppliers who worked together to make this event successful. And now I'd like to thank a special group of volunteers who spend a lot of hours on these awards. Not even they could tell you how many hours they spent. The Halifax Business Awards Judging Committee. The judges volunteered their evenings, weekends, and their expertise to review more than 100 submissions with a keen eye. They then have the tough job of narrowing the list down to our 35 finalists. Our judges are with us here tonight, or many of our judges are. I'm going to list them all, ask them to stand up, and then we'll give them a big round of applause. So our first judge, I think our chair, Matthew Martell from the Black Business Initiative. Matthew, I know you're out there. Or we could applaud as I call their names. Cynthia Sweeney from Simply Good Form. Cynthia. Houston Barnaby from Balsam Indigenous Education and Advisory. Lindsay Cross from Shanex. And Andrew DeFreitas from Atlantic Connect Logistics. So thank you to all our judges. I'd like to point out that there are no chamber staff on the judging committee. It's all independent. So thank you again to our judges. Thanks again for all your hard work. The awards process has 3 major steps: nominating yourself or being nominated, completing the submission, and then finally the judges reviewing the submission individually once the deadline passes and ranking them. The finalists are notified first, and then we announce it publicly through all our communications channels. Tonight, we'll get to find out together which name is on the trophy, because I still don't know. But of course, the best part of the Halifax Business Awards isn't winning. It's the month of exposure as a finalist, and frankly, being here together with us and with your friends and, in some cases, family. And if you haven't already seen, there are QR codes spread throughout the reception in the room on the little arcade on your table that's lit up. So you can also scan that arcade on your phone to get to know our finalists. Well, now is the time you've all been waiting for. It's dinner time, so be sure to look at your menus on the arcade games, and we'll see you all back here for the award ceremony shortly. Thanks, everybody.
Please welcome back to the stage the final boss, President and CEO of the Halifax Chamber of Commerce, Patrick Sullivan.
I just want you to know I asked for a Pac-Man costume. Unfortunately, all they had was Donkey Kong. So I'm going to be up here like this for the next 3 hours. So welcome back, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed your meal. That was a spectacular meal from the convention center. I just saw the chef in the back. I asked him for the recipe. He said I could give it to you, but it only feeds 700. So we'll hold back on that for now. While chatting over dinner, you may have enjoyed some alcohol, and I just want to point out these spectacular Barkeep cocktails. Non-alcoholic version and Mellow Yellow. Mellow Collins. God, I got it wrong. There goes the payment. Anyway, you should keep an eye out for those. Let's see. What else am I supposed to say? I want to also acknowledge Senator Stan Kutcher, who's sitting up here at the front as well, who gets to regularly travel to Ottawa. And I want to encourage you, after mentioning the Barkeep cocktails, of course, one was non-alcoholic, one was alcoholic. But if you do indulge in too many alcoholic drinks tonight, please take a taxi home. We all want you to get home safely. And don't forget to fill out the RBC quiz or do the RBC quiz on your phone for a chance to win a $100 gift card. You'll find that QR code on your tables. I notice many of you are putting in fun names like nicknames. That's great, but we don't actually know who you are to win the gift card. So if you're at the top of the leaderboard, you may want to go back in and change your name to your real name, okay? If you're not worried about it, or if you're at the bottom, then leave your nickname alone, okay? Now, please join me in welcoming to the stage the chair of the Halifax Chamber of Commerce, Anne Devine.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I heard the food is good. And folks are really enjoying themselves. I went around and spoke to a few individuals, and they told me that they're really enjoying it tonight. So, well done. I'm so pleased to be here to welcome you all tonight and to congratulate our finalists on behalf of the board of the Chamber, the board of directors of the Chamber. As a small business owner myself, I recognize how it's really hard to work and to follow your dreams and to see them come to fruition. As an entrepreneur myself, as you know, it's not an easy road for small businesses. But there's no better feeling than when I get a new client or I'm celebrating some small successes and achievements. And especially knowing that I've put my heart and my soul into it and into the organization. There are plenty ups and downs when you think about a small business and the challenges that we face. The late nights, the early mornings. And you know what? We also have to get used to those regular no's. No, thank you. Come back again. I'll think about it. And it takes about a year, 2 years, and sometimes it never comes. And you're sitting and you're waiting for that phone call to happen, and that phone call that never comes. But you know what? When there's a no, a friend of mine told me a long time ago, her name is Jessica Bowden. She says no means new opportunities. So you know what you do? You go out and you grasp it, and you take it, and you run with it, and you soar, and you fly. But despite the toughness and the challenges that we experience, you know what? We wouldn't have it any other way. And that's why you're here tonight. And I hope that you will really cheer on our 35 local organizations, our local businesses here in Halifax, for what they've achieved and for their greatness and what they will demonstrate to us this evening. So before I hand over to Patrick so that we can begin the presentation of the awards, I want to wish everyone a happy Lunar New Year. And this is happening next week on the 29th of January. And according to the interview with Vogue India about what should we be considering for this new year of the snake, this is what we should be doing. We should be listening to each other's voices more and listening to our needs. Instigate change, work together as a team, and allow the snake to bring you opportunities. Sometimes we don't associate snake with opportunities, but this is the Chinese New Year. So, these wise words are for all our business owners here tonight for 2025. So, here's to a Happy New Year greeting for everyone. Gong Shi Fei Te. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy, everyone. And Patrick, I'd like to welcome you back to the stage. Oh, you've changed. Where is that outfit? I tell you what, he might have been trying to get me to wear that outfit, you know. I think he was planning on me wearing that outfit. But you know what, Patrick? It looked much better on you.
Thank you very much, Anne. Trust me, you didn't want that outfit. It was hot, so I had to take it off. I just hope I didn't scare the wait staff out there changing. But anyway, now we get to the good stuff. Let's jump into the awards. To help us with the awards, I'd like to welcome some folks here who have a great deal more mobility than I do. Let's get them to come on up on their roller skates. This is gonna go so well. Small glass trophies, roller skates. Okay. The team thought it was a great idea. So you guys are gonna be good? All right, okay, perfect, that's great. So, as we get started, welcome to the stage, Natasja and Jessica. Thank you. I'd also like to thank the team at 365 for the amazing finalist videos that you'll see on the screen tonight. They had a lot of fun with them, and I know the finalists had a lot of fun with those videos as well. First up, we have the New Business of the Year category. I'd like to thank our New Business of the Year sponsor, Boyne Clark, for showing their support to new businesses. Please welcome to the stage, Ian Brown, partner with Boyne Clark, to present the awards. Ian.
Thank you, Patrick, for the introduction. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ian Brown. I'm a partner at Boyne Clark LLP, and I practice labor and employment law, and I'm a member of the firm's executive committee. Boyne Clark is located in Dartmouth and has been there for 50 years. We offer a wide range of practice areas and can handle most cases that come our way and are very present in our local community. We pride ourselves in giving back when we can. At the moment, we have 50 lawyers along with support staff and firm management, making us one of the larger firms in the Maritimes. Boyne Clark has been involved with the Chamber for many years, and we are pleased to support a wide variety of its initiatives. We are pleased to be a sponsor of this year's New Business Award category. Abound Consulting mission is to empower neurodivergent individuals in the workplace through training, coaching, and consulting. Their work addresses often overlooked aspects of the idea in workplace, invisible disability, and neurodiversity. A Team Coaching is a family-owned and operated business in Halifax that partners with organizations to develop and meet their equity, diversity, inclusion, and accessibility goals. They combine lived experience, education, law, and political backgrounds to directly contribute to advancing lasting systems and social changes. Insights Perception offers comprehensive management consultancy, coaching, and training services. They have over 20 years of international experience from executive roles in major banks and top-tier corporations in the Middle East, the Gulf countries, and Europe. Ayalode, African Wholesale Market, deals in wholesale and retail of all kinds of African and Caribbean products, including grocery, fashion, hair, and beauty, to serve our diverse communities across Canada. They are a one-stop store for almost 500,000 Black Canadians and Black immigrants living in Nova Scotia. Optimized Business Solutions and Services mission is to help service-based businesses streamline their operations, allowing them to scale efficiently and sustainably. They specialize in providing operational consulting and professional development services to small and medium-sized enterprises, primarily in Nova Scotia and Atlantic Canada. Let's hear from our finalists.
Selected category.
In many retro video games, your character needs to find power-ups to reach the next level. What power-up has helped your business to level up to where you are now?
Choose your character.
We embrace collaborative consulting, which means we partner with others who are aligned with our vision and have the subject matter expertise to help our clients take it to the next level. We also power up by leaning into the biggest challenges our clients face and having hard conversations with genuine empathy and care.
Community. The support, knowledge, and resources from educated individuals and groups has been invaluable, helping us access insights and opportunities we wouldn't have found on our own. This has enabled us to consistently provide the best value to our clients and grow as a business.
Consistency serves as my ultimate power hub. Each day, I push to appreciate my incredible customers. Their support not only brightens my day, but also fuels my determination to push forward, driven by the connection I have built and the experience I have shared with my customers.
Adaptability is my superpower. I tackle challenges with flexibility, continuously relearning and exploring fresh approaches with an open mindset. At Insight Perception, building authentic relationships grounded in my core values is key to unlocking trust, collaboration, and sustainable growth.
I can't pinpoint a single power-up that has propelled my business to where it is today. For me, it has been an accumulation of years of growth, drawn from a collection of experiences. The power-ups come from my willingness to continuously take risks and learn from failure.
And the winner is a team coaching.
Just so we're saying, I want to say thank you so much for this opportunity. A-team coaching's kind of been new to the business world, but definitely not new to this work. One of the unique things about us is that we collaborate. And so first, I just want to thank everyone who's collaborated with me, but and foremost, my children. I have my youngest son here, Dre Simmons, also Margaret, who's joined our team as well. I've had the opportunity, my daughter Angelina, oldest son AJ, my husband, I'd say Robert Wright, Jude, all of these people who collaborate with me who see this vision. And I'd say one of the things that I'm thinking about really, truly right now is kind of where we're uniquely positioned, where we see south of the border, the conversations that are happening. And now more than ever is why we need A-Team. Because we collaborate, we consult, and we work with people and build relationships, not in isolation, but together. And so I'm very thankful for this opportunity to build on the legacy. Because the secret is, A-Team is actually, my children's all begin with A, so A-Team is a legacy. And so that's what I intend to build. And we want to make sure that there's something left behind. And so this has been the vision of A-Team. And I'm extremely thankful for the Chamber, for the many people who have voted and been part of it, for the other nominees who are here as well. I thank you for this opportunity. And I wouldn't be able to leave this stage if I don't give my colleagues and my partners here an opportunity to say thank you to. Go ahead.
Okay, this wasn't in my plan today. I guess one thing I'll do is actually I'll quote Angela, and when she was speaking about how important the work of A-Team is, especially right now, an MLK quote that Angela often preaches and lives by is that the arc of the moral universe is long, but it always bends towards justice. And how Angela approaches and leads A-Team is really built on a foundation of integrity, consistency, and supporting organizations to become more equitable and just. And so it's been an honor to work with you and learn from you and be mentored by you.
Definitely wasn't planning on speaking today, but I'll keep it short and sweet. My mom's thanking everybody, so I want to go ahead and thank her. It's been a great honor to work aside my mom. She's been a great mentor for me. A-Team wouldn't happen without her, so hats off to my mother at making this possible for us, and that's everything. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. And I also just want to thank Naja, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, the support that she's given this past week and these few weeks. This past week, we've lost my father-in-law, so I want to thank my husband who's joined me here to support me tonight. And it's been a real challenging and emotional week, but I just really want to thank the Chamber who's been so supportive this week and patient with us in terms of participating and being here. So I just want to thank everyone again. Thanks so much.
Well, thank you very much, Ian, and congratulations to our first award winner. Congratulations to the new Business of the Year winner, A-Team Coaching. Our next category is Small Business of the Year. Thank you to our Small Business of the Year sponsor, the Department of Labor, Skills, and Immigration. Let's welcome Michelle Bussey, CEO of the Nova Scotia Apprenticeship Agency, to the stage, and let's meet our Small Business of the Year finalists. Michelle.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Michelle Bussey, the CEO of the Nova Scotia Apprenticeship Agency, as Patrick said, and it's my pleasure to join you this evening. On behalf of the Department of Labor, Skills, and Immigration, I am pleased to present the Small Business of the Year category. Small businesses play an important role in developing our province. Many small businesses hire apprentices throughout the province, and for that, I sincerely thank you. You are helping to build the province and our talent. And that's why I'm thrilled to be here to introduce and celebrate the finalists for the Small Business of the Year Award. Immediacy is a Halifax-based software development firm that specializes in building websites, apps, and custom software tailored to meet the needs of clients. They've successfully completed over 4,000 projects serving industries, governments, and not-for-profits across Canada. Integral Energy Performance is an energy and carbon consulting firm based in Halifax with a team of less than 10 people. They help mitigate climate change through reduced energy consumption and carbon emissions in the built environment. Pride Beauty Lounge is a premier spa and salon situated in Lower Sackville, where beauty meets inclusivity. They pride themselves on being a queer-centered beauty space that prioritizes a trauma-informed, consent-based, and inclusive environment for all of their clients. The Seven Virtues is an ethical and socially driven fragrance company dedicated to creating positive global impact through its sustainable and transparent practices. They empower communities in countries affected by war and conflict, sourcing fair trade essential oils from nations like Egypt, Rwanda, and more. TreePad Property Management is a small, tight-knit property management and Airbnb company with a clear mission: to redefine the way both property owners and tenants experience property management. What truly sets them apart is their focus on tenant satisfaction. Let's hear from our finalists.
Select a category.
In classic games, certain heroes and characters use their small stature to their advantage in order to progress and win. How has your business used its size as an advantage to succeed?
Choose your character.
We scaled thoughtfully, capping units per manager to ensure each client and tenant receives exceptional care. This approach lets us grow without sacrificing quality, allowing us to give personalized attention to our clients while expanding steadily.
As a small team, we are constantly engaged in all business functions, meaning that we remain deeply connected with all our projects, our clients, and our partners. And through trusting relationships, we are able to achieve large-scale impacts in building energy performance.
In our early days, we were able to shift our business after a single conversation. It's much easier to check with legal and marketing when they're both the same person, you. That nimble spirit lives in our business today, even with our growth. And we received remarkably detailed data on buyers and trends from Sephora, and are able to lift and drop products with comparatively short notice. This is a clear advantage for us.
Community support has been essential to Pride Beauty Lounge's success. Halifax's commitment to 2S LGBTQIA+ businesses sustains our mission of inclusion, accessibility, and empowerment, building resilience and reinforcing values that resonate within our community.
Immediacy means teamwork. Most of our team has been together almost 10 years. That means we know how to laugh together and we know how to take on a serious challenge. We've simply got trust and efficiency built in. It's how we help our clients win.
Okay, it's my pleasure to announce the Small Business of the Year Award winner. Integral Energy Performance.
All right. So, good evening, everyone. That's really an honor for us to be here. We're truly humbled and grateful to be standing here today as the recipient of the Small Business Award. Standing here makes me reflect on this journey that I began back in 2017. with a vision, but also with a lot of determination, and also, frankly, with a lot of sleepless nights. I wanna start, first of all, by thanking my wife, Carol, for her unwavering support throughout the highs and lows of this journey. As well, a big heartfelt thank you for the organizers of this event and the judges for recognizing the impact of our small business that is making in our community. To our customers, you are the heart of our business. Thank you for placing your trust in us, for your loyalty, for allowing us the privilege of serving you. I want to particularly express my gratitude to Mr. Wadi Faris for providing us with the opportunity to undertake our first project here in Halifax, and also to Mr. Donald Dodge, who played a key role in fueling the exponential growth of our company. Finally, I'd like to thank my colleague, Anne Lombardi, for all her dedication and hard work. This win is hers as much as mine. Thank you.
Yeah, it's cool that we won. We kind of didn't expect to win. I mean, there's some amazing businesses being celebrated here tonight, so this is a huge honor. And just for context, and we both wrote some stuff because we were like, well, just in case. But for people that don't know our business is energy consulting, but we're both here because we care deeply about climate change and we want to make an impact on reducing emissions from buildings, and that's why we do the work that we do. We also happen to be huge energy nerds, and so we genuinely enjoy talking about energy modeling and energy codes and heat pumps and things that most people don't want to talk about. And I first met Hassam back in 2020, and so I guess a few years ago now, and I think one of our first interactions was actually some emails back and forth where we were debating energy code interpretations, and there was a lot of red line text back and forth, probably at like midnight in his case. My responses were definitely correct, obviously. And yeah, one of the reasons that we are here today is over the past few years, we've had significant growth in the business, and a lot of our work is kind of unseen, but we've modeled, we've done energy models for over 70% of the new apartment buildings in Halifax. So a lot of the new buildings you see going up, our work is behind those, which has been incredible for the business, but it also is incredible for people and the earth, because what it means is that all of those buildings going up are more energy efficient, so they're using less energy and they're emitting less carbon, which is why we're here doing the work that we want to do. And thank you. And we're super proud of that, and that's what brings us back to work every day. So I guess just in closing, thank you to the selection committee, to the wonderful people who wrote letters of recommendation supporting our nomination, and to our clients and our industry partners who work with us to make buildings better. So we're super honored. Thank you.
Just a special congratulations to all the finalists. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Michelle. Congratulations, as Michelle said, to all of the finalists and the winner, Integral Energy. Up next, our exporters. Thank you to the Export Business of the Year sponsor, Invest Nova Scotia. And please welcome to the stage the Honourable Colton LeBlanc, Minister of Growth and Development responsible for Invest Nova Scotia, to introduce our export finalists and provide greetings from the province of Nova Scotia. Minister.
I don't need reading glasses yet. Patrick, thank you very much, and kudos to you and your team this evening for such an amazing night. It's amazing to see such a full house here tonight to celebrate the business community here in Halifax. Vraiment un grand plaisir de me rejoindre à vous tous pour célébrer la communauté des affaires ici à Halifax. Really excited to be here on behalf of the province of Nova Scotia, and of course, Premier Tim Houston, who sends along his congratulations to all businesses recognized here this evening for their great work. As Minister of Growth and Development and Minister responsible for Invest Nova Scotia, I'm pleased to be presenting this year's award recognizing the Export Business of the Year. Exports generate a significant economic impact for our province and showcase local products and services to the world. Tonight's finalists have successfully explored opportunities for growth beyond our borders. They've expanded into new markets and built relationships, even internationally, benefiting their bottom line and benefiting Nova Scotia's economy. At a time when economic threats are multiplying, I know that Nova Scotia can and will navigate these choppy waters. As much as there are things outside of our control, there are so many things within our control. I know that we must become more self-reliant to mitigate the risks that outside forces can throw us into economic turmoil. Unfortunately, we can because we are so blessed with countless opportunities here in our province. And these opportunities exist today as untapped opportunities, primarily because governments before ours lacked the courage to act on them. And in recent years, Nova Scotia has made a name for itself in the startup and technology spaces, and now it is time for the next step, truly realizing the potential of all our natural advantages. It will take determination, it will take political capital, but together we can capitalize on the many natural and renewable resources we have, like critical minerals, like wind, like hydrogen. These three alone tally approximately $16 billion in potential new growth and jobs here in our province. And for perspective, our GDP today is $45 billion. The potential to grow our resource economy and create a more sustainable Nova Scotia is remarkable, and we must capitalize on these opportunities. By getting it right, we will have generational impacts and could ultimately alleviate our reliance on federal transfer payments. Moving resource and renewable projects forward requires a new mindset. Anne spoke earlier about no. And as a province, we must take no out of Nova Scotia. Each of you, every day, wake up and take risk with your capital, with your hard-earned dollars, because you want to create a better future for your families, for your communities, and for Nova Scotia. So my message tonight is clear. We are committed to growing our economy, creating more opportunities for our fellow Nova Scotians, and unleashing our province's full potential. And I'm truly excited to work with you to make it all happen. So tonight, we celebrate the finalists for Export Business of the Year and recognize the achievement and success. These businesses are leaders in their industries. They have shown that Nova Scotia's products are not only in demand, but also competitive around the globe. And I want to thank them for their hard work and their accomplishments. So here are the Export Business of the Year finalists. Maritimes Immigration Consulting, a dedicated organization committed to making the immigration process smoother and more accessible for individuals aspiring to visit, study, work, or immigrate to Canada. Solid State Pharma, a pharmaceutical research company working closely with about 200 clients globally, including some of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world, to bring innovative and reliable medicines to patients faster. Station DRG, a dynamic drag production company with several projects, most notably the hit show Apocalyptic Kitchen, which airs on Bell 5 TV. The company works extend beyond TV, contributing to Halifax's vibrant drag scene through events and performances. Websavers, the company that thousands of individuals and organizations trust every day to provide sound hosting advice and keep their websites, emails, and other data secure and consistently available. So let's hear it from our finalists.
Select the category.
In retro games, characters often explore new lands and worlds to unlock the map. What has been your biggest achievement in exporting to new markets?
Choose your character.
We are proud to have guided individuals from Nigeria and Zimbabwe to new lives in Canada, even though 2023 approval rates of 35% and 25%. Overcoming these hurdles means more success. It's about creating real hope and life-changing opportunities for those striving for a better future.
Our biggest achievement was listening to our gut instincts. We were told to forget about our show and move on. And we looked at each other and we said, what have we got to lose? Why are we listening to these people? And now our show's being aired globally. So if two little gay guys from rural Nova Scotia can do it, so can you.
As a web services provider, we've been an export business right from the start, so we don't often separate our achievements by region. That said, one region that always intrigued us is New Zealand. The country is interesting for a Canadian web services company because typically latency going halfway around the globe is fairly significant, yet our services are still competing well in that market.
We've expanded our client base to approximately 200 global pharmaceutical and biotech companies across 3 continents. Our greatest achievement has been earning the trust of our international clients. In business, everything is about building and maintaining trust.
Again, congratulations to all the finalists for the Export Business category. It's my pleasure to announce to you the Export Business of the Year winner for 2025 Halifax Business Awards, and the winner is Solid State Pharma.
Heavy. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, the judging committee, for this incredible honor. Thank you. Thank you, Halifax Chamber of Commerce, for the such a wonderful platform that you're providing to recognize the social and economical contributions to our city and to our country, of course. To us, this award and this recognition kind of highlights the vital role that life sciences sector plays in our economy. By its very nature, the life science sector is a global business. It touches everyone around the world, and I'm proud to say that Solid State Pharma's revenue. Almost 95% of Solid State Pharma's revenue is coming from outside Canada. And, countries like US, Japan, India, Germany, Denmark, France, etc. So something I want to say about the healthcare. All of us are touched by healthcare. We cannot have a strong healthcare without having a strong life science sector. These go hand in hand, and you should remember that. Any policymaker, you should remember, if you want to have a strong healthcare, you need to have a strong life science sector. So Solid State Pharma is a strong and prosperous company, and the primary reason is because we have a talented, self-motivated, dedicated team who lives by our cultural values and our missions, core missions. And some of our fantastic scientists and team members are sitting at table 44. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. SSPI is a fantastic team, and we're really proud of every single of you. I'd like to congratulate all the finalists in this export category. It's a privilege for me to be among such remarkable and well, deserved. You deserve also this award. And thank you so much, and thank you, Chamber, again, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you very much, Minister LeBlanc. Congratulations again to all of the export finalists and, of course, the winner, Solid State Pharma. During the reception, you may have noticed our interview setup just over here with Aspen Films. Let's hear what you had to say about tonight's celebration.
You walk in with low energy, and as soon as you walk in, you see people all around cheering and talking to each other, and you're like, okay, let's hype up, let's grab a glass of wine and talk to each other.
My favorite part about the Halifax Business Awards is just the number of people. It's a big crowd, it's exciting, and everybody's a winner at the Halifax Business Awards.
My favorite part is recognizing local businesses in the area that are doing really great things.
I love that I was able to get my hands on most of the games first. So I'm flashing back, 50 years, but it's amazing. This is so much fun. It's so different.
My favorite part would have to be the community. I think that everyone here knows someone that knows someone about these small businesses especially, so it's exciting to see everyone kind of come together.
I was incredibly intimidated to come in here. I thought it would be a little bit schmoozy, kind of maybe out of my reach, but it's really fun. Everyone seems very down to earth. It seems like a celebration more than anything else.
And I mean, what's more fun than retro arcade?
Exactly. When I saw the roller skates, I knew everything would be fine.
We were lucky enough to be chosen as the partners for the video content for this evening. And when we heard that the theme was going to be retro video games, we were really excited. Right away, I went out and bought a whole bunch of retro video game consoles and old Sega and Nintendo games. We built a set in our studio with a bunch of arcade machines that folks will see tonight, and I just felt like a little kid and had a lot of fun with it.
It's about positivity. It's about coming together and recognizing that we are all in this together. Regardless of what happens in the world, Halifax is a strong economic hub and a very important place in this country.
I am new to Nova Scotia, and I had the privilege of meeting the wonderful and Divine at a beautiful event and collaborating a lot now actually with the Halifax Chamber of Commerce. So they've been really progressive with how they engage the business community, and we're really privileged to be able to work with them.
Cheers to the finalists!
We need more wine.
Oh my God, right now.
Thanks everyone for participating in the video that was only put together tonight. Amazing. Next up is Not-for-Profit Business of the Year. And thank you to Medavie for supporting the Not-for-Profit Business of the Year finalists. Please welcome Scott Richardson, Regional Manager for Group Sales Atlantic with Medavie Blue Cross, and let's meet our not-for-profit finalists. Scott.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Scott Richardson, Regional Manager for Group Sales Atlantic Canada. Medavie is so pleased to be presenting the Not-for-Profit Business of the Year Award. These organizations are the backbone of our communities. Their work is powered by passion, dedication, and the belief that together we can build stronger, more equitable communities. SEED, Center for Entrepreneurship Education Development, stands as the launchpad for entrepreneurial success in Nova Scotia. We are the first point of contact for aspiring entrepreneurs, offering a wealth of knowledge and expertise to help them begin their journey, scale their ventures, or elevate their ideas to new heights. Digital Nova Scotia is the premier industry association for Nova Scotia's $3.6 billion information and communication technology and digital technology sector. They foster the growth of the digital economy through actively supporting the sector through various initiatives, programs, and events, and facilitating connections within the digital community and promoting its successes. Hope Blooms. Hope Blooms engages equity-deserving youth in actualizing their full potential, becoming innovative and impactful change makers in their communities, and disrupt the cycle of poverty through all-inclusive education, transformative mentorship, and youth-led social entrepreneurship. They create youth-driven long-term impact in inclusive education, food security, environmental stewardship, and supporting community. The North Grove. The North Grove is a dynamic community hub celebrating 3 decades of providing family support, food, and friendship in one of Halifax's most challenged neighborhoods. They host more than 26 other organizations to increase access to services like legal aid, counseling, internet access, literacy programs, healthcare, and more. The YMCA. The YMCA is best known for its physical activity facilities, serving 6,000 members citywide. The YMCA delivers programs and services in many different areas, serving over 40,000 people each year. For 170 years, the YMCA has nurtured children into caring adults, shaped leaders, and brought multi-generations together to build lifelong skills. Let's hear from our finalists.
Select a category.
Retro video game characters often require energy refills to keep going on their mission. What big wins have served as energy refills to keep your team moving forward?
Choose your character.
It's really the small boosts along the way, the daily wins that sustain us. It's working with new or existing entrepreneurs on a problem and being with them as they push through and succeed, or achieving the financing necessary to follow their dreams when others told them they couldn't. People come to us because they have a vision for their future. Seed helps them realize that vision.
We are in the front lines in Dartmouth North every day, working one-on-one with people of all ages and stages of life to provide good food, family support, and friendship. We see people on some of their hardest days, dealing with poverty, poor health, or social isolation. Their kindness in the midst of these challenges inspires and energizes our team every single day.
Our mission is all about growing the IT sector here in Nova Scotia. We get our energy from helping people and businesses be successful. In the past 12 months, Digital Nova Scotia has trained over 4,500 people with relevant technical skills that are in demand right here in the province. Of that total, between 30 and 40% are from underserved and underrepresented communities across the province.
For our staff and volunteers, seeing positive transformations in children and youth every day is the biggest energy refill we could ever receive. Whether it's a teen finding their voice in a leadership program or a child developing resilience in sports, these experiences refill their energy, keeping them ready to face life's challenges. In turn, this refills our energy.
Our full circle moment was with the Hot Cocoa Boys. They had a dream to create a basketball court, and they began with a lemonade stand at 7 years old, selling by the cup. They then switched to a hot cocoa for the winter months, and with all their hard work, achieved this goal. They are now high school seniors with their lemonade can and in stores. And this year, are creating an off-the-grid music studio for our community. Watching them thrive has been the biggest energy refill for us. This demonstrates our mission at Hope Blooms to empower the youth, find their path, build their community, and take on the world.
It's my pleasure to announce the Not-for-Profit Business of the Year winner, the North Grove.
I'm Wendy Fraser, the Executive Director at the North Grove, and Anne-Marie Macaron, who is our Director of Partnership and Communications. Wow. we really did not think we were going to win this. So thank you for this incredible honor. It's an honor to be among some of the finest nonprofits in the city. Seed, Digital Nova Scotia, Hope Blooms, and the YMCA. You grow optimism and opportunity, and we are proud to serve the city alongside you. Some of you may be hearing about the North Grove for the first time tonight. Please consider this your personal invitation to come and join us and see what we do. Thanks to our partners at Sobeys, we have a beautiful home at 6 Primrose Street in Dartmouth North. Imagine your favorite spaces as a child, and you can picture our family center, where parents and children find a safe space to learn and grow together. Picture a cozy living room, and that's the space we offer to parents and individuals who want to learn from each other or access services from the dozens of organizations we partner with, like legal aid, counseling, and housing support. And then imagine your favorite restaurant to hang out at with friends, and you can see our dining room, where we serve fresh, healthy food every week to hundreds of folks facing a variety of challenges. Many are living on low incomes or have just arrived in our city. Some are battling physical or mental health conditions. Lastly, imagine your backyard as an oasis filled with vegetables growing and a play space and chickens. And you will have a sense of what our community farm is, where we bring food that we share with the community either through meals or through our affordable market. The North Grove welcomes everyone, offering food, family support, and friendship to everyone who needs it. Our programs build strong families, improve access to healthy food, and reduce social isolation. But don't just take my word for it. Come visit it. Come see it yourself. I want to close by thanking our incredible board of directors, led by Susan Mullen, the head of the QE2 Foundation. Our incredible staff team, a team of 28 who work like they're a team of 280. The 160 volunteers who make our programs possible every week. And our unbelievable corporate and individual donors, so many of you who are in the audience tonight, thank you. Finally, I have to dedicate this to the North Grove community. In my 6 years as executive director, I've never encountered such resilient, determined, and kind-hearted people. They look out for each other, they take care of each other, and it's a true honor to be part of the community. And this one, thank you so much. Can you carry that? Okay, you got it? Step down.
Thank you very much, Scott. And congratulations again to all the not-for-profit finalists and the winner, North Grove. I would encourage you to keep the not-for-profit finalists and all the not-for-profits that we have in our community that do such great work in your thoughts and maybe even as you open your wallet the next time. So keep them in mind, please. Our next category is Innovative Business of the Year. And thank you very much to the Dalhousie University Faculty of Management for supporting our Innovative Business of the Year category. Please give a warm welcome to Mike Smith, Dean of the Faculty of Management with Dalhousie University. And if I could just put in a plug, since they always ask me to, for co-op at the School of Management. Great co-op students. We had one the last 2 terms. from the School of Management. Great group and great students. So co-op, good thing. Mike, where are you? All right, I'll tell you this. Normally when you see a professor unfolding paper notes, you should make yourself comfortable in your chair, let the babysitter know it's going to be another half hour or so. Tonight, my Air Canada flight boards in 7 hours, so we're going to move this along real quick. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Smith. I'm serving as Dean for the Faculty of Management at Dalhousie. We're delighted to present this category because, first of all, Pat Sullivan and the Chamber are just excellent entertainment value for money. But second, we believe in the Chamber and the work in the community. But third, because for all of us to build the city and the province and the region that we want, one where there's high quality of life, where no one is left behind, where everyone has access to healthcare, we need a province that is productive and prosperous. And without rehashing a bunch of economics courses that half of you are now triggered by me even mentioning the word economics from your own undergraduate experiences, to achieve this productive prosperity, you need a lot of things, right? You need a healthy and growing population with good education. You need to address income inequality, and you need to have high workforce participation. But long term, the only way to sustainably grow prosperity is through innovation. You need new ideas, you need creativity, you need new inventions, new processes, new businesses. And this is work that in the Faculty of Management and Dalhousie we believe in. And if you look, you'll see that we are woven into the fabric of this work in the city and the province in a lot of different ways. Looking at the nominees for this award, 4 of 5 participated in the Creative Destruction Lab Atlantic, which is an objectives-based program based in the Faculty of Management, sponsored by generous donors, some of them in the room, sponsored by the province, but it connects deep science expertise to business and entrepreneurship expertise. 4 of 5 of these companies were founded by Dalhousie alumni. And it's not just through this category, it's in all the categories, but it's also through all of you. This year we celebrated 20,000 business work terms in the Faculty of Management since we launched our co-op program. And I have to tell you, it is a partnership that involves the employers, the amazing students, and the university. And it doesn't happen without being woven into the fabric, because we truly cannot do it alone. Dalhousie can help attract people, it can amplify their brilliance, but we're one vital thread in the fabric of building an innovative and supportive ecosystem with mentors and investors and people who support immigrants and help them find their entrepreneurship roots, and accelerators and advisors and amazing highly qualified employees, and indeed a thriving post-secondary system across the province. Let's meet some of the businesses that are doing this vital, innovative work that is building the future of this province and the future that I and my kids are going to live in. GIT Coatings is developing sustainable graphene-based hull and propeller coatings with a commitment to delivering environmentally friendly, efficient, and economically viable solutions. The company is helping ship owners achieve sustainability goals by enhancing vessel performance while reducing emissions to air and water. Lab 4 Inc. is reimagining the future of mineral processing and battery recycling. Their mission is to reshape how the world handles critical materials, from extraction to end-of-life management. They're developing technologies that promise to reform how we extract minerals and recycle batteries. MOC Biotech is an innovative company at the forefront of biomedical advancements, specializing in converting crustacean skeletons into scaffolds for drug discovery, effectively eliminating the need for animal testing. They leverage state-of-the-art technologies like 4D bioprinting and AI-driven quality control. NovaResp Technologies, Inc. is developing technologies that improve the lives of Canadians with obstructive sleep apnea. NovaResp CMAP technology stands out as a revolutionary AI-enabled solution that is compatible with any major CPAP machine on the market. It preemptively predicts and prevents apneas, reduces therapy air pressure to enhance patient comfort, and improves adherence rates. Barkeep Cocktails specializes in high-quality canned cocktails that bring the craftsmanship and nuance of a bespoke cocktail bar into a convenient, ready-to-drink format. Barkeep Cocktails focuses on creating balanced, craft-style beverages using premium local ingredients and innovative recipes to promote the philosophy of drinking better, not more. Let's hear from our finalists.
Select a category.
In retro video games, sometimes players use cheat codes to progress faster than we thought possible. What has been your business cheat code innovation that's created your advantage?
Choose your character.
Our innovation is converting Atlantic lobster shell waste into the sustainable bioink paired with our bioprinter and bioreactor. This groundbreaking solution integrates clean tech and biotech, revolutionizing the vascular tissue engineering and advancing eco-friendly medical innovation.
Our secret weapon in developing our cutting-edge recycling technology is seeing value where others have missed it. Safeguarding our planet by turning waste into a powerful resource for a sustainable tomorrow is the fuel to our innovative spirit.
Our innovation's true advantage lies in the positive environmental impact we create. In 2024, our solutions helped customers avoid nearly 100,000 tons of CO2 emissions, which is equivalent to 700 million kilometers of driving. With a new carbon facility in Dartmouth and a growing global sales team positioned in Europe and Asia Pacific, we're positioned for a greater impact in 2025.
Dear friend, our bar in Dartmouth, being able to test innovative flavors and methods to immediately see our consumers' reaction and adapt to their changing tastes.
We have a forward-thinking team that sees the needs for the future of patient care and innovates on a daily basis. In the field of sleep medicine, there's currently a need and emphasis on personalization, phenotyping, endotyping of therapy, while our team over the past 5 years has prepared the groundwork to make this a possibility now.
It is my great pleasure to announce the winner of the Innovative Business of the Year Award for the Halifax Business Awards 2025, Novaresp Technologies, Inc.
Thank you very much. Firstly, co-nominees, I know you all deserve it. I wasn't expecting this. I want to say something that I said at my wedding. Thanks to my parents for deciding to immigrate to Canada, sacrificing their own, social and professional situation back in Iran. I would not be here, and I would not have met my wife if they didn't do that. I want to thank my wife that's taking care of our 1-year-old at home. I want to thank the innovative team of Novaresp that none of this would be possible without them. I also want to thank all Nova Scotians for being nice, kind, and welcoming, and that reflects in the ecosystem. Everybody is so supportive, and now we have a government that's supporting healthcare and life sciences, to echo what previous winners said. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mike, and congratulations to the Innovative Business finalists and, of course, the winner, Novaresp Technologies. Those were amazing stories and amazing companies. We're on to the last two categories for the evening. Next up is Business of the Year. Thank you to Air Canada, our Business of the Year sponsor. Please welcome Vincent Robida, Manager, Government and Community Relations with Air Canada, to introduce our Business of the Year finalists. Vincent.
Good evening, everyone. Bonsoir à vous tous, chers invités. I'm Vincent Robida, Manager for Government and Community Relations for Atlantic Canada. And on behalf of Air Canada, we are thrilled to be part of the awards this year. This is our first time presenting the Business of the Year category. So for those who aren't unfamiliar with Air Canada, we have been proudly serving Halifax since 1941, and we remain committed to supporting your growth and success for years to come. We are looking to meet you on board on one of our direct flights to London Heathrow, Boston, Newark, and sun destination, or one of our many daily flights to our hubs in Montreal, Toronto, and Vancouver, connecting you to our global network on every inhabited continent in Earth. So now, here's your finalists in the category. Ambassador has stood as a leader in sightseeing across Canada's East Coast, with a particular passion for sharing a rich history and beauty of Halifax, Nova Scotia, where their story began. As a trusted affiliate of Grey Line, they have earned a reputation for delivering award-winning land and water tours that span Atlantic Canada. Dash Social is a social media management software platform that works with the best brands in the world, from Amazon to Unilever, to outperform on social media channels. Through its sophisticated cross-channel insights and workflow tools, Dash Social enables brands to create social content that entertains and engages audiences while driving business results. Events East Group manages and operates the Halifax Convention Centre and the Scotiabank Centre on behalf of the Halifax Regional Municipality and the province of Nova Scotia, with the mandate to promote and develop economic development, tourism, and industry in the region. Since opening in 2018, the Halifax Convention Centre has hosted close to 1,000 events, 500,000 guests, and generated $305 million in economic impact. Office Interiors is dedicated to creating productive and inspiring workplaces. With their mission to help customers create more efficient work environments, they offer a comprehensive range of services and products, including office furniture, seating, desk, workstation, cubicles, storage, and tables, multifunction printers, and business phone system. Peace by Chocolate manufactures artisan chocolate and support global peace-building projects. The company was transformed from a small venture into a major Canadian chocolate brand in just 8 years. Distribution in over 1,000 stores, a top chocolate e-commerce platform in Atlantic Canada, a flagship store in Halifax, and a chocolate boutique in Antigonish were established. Let's hear from our panelists.
Select a category.
Some of our favorite all-time games are multiplayer games, just like business is a multiplayer game. How has your team come together to accomplish more as a unit?
Choose your character.
Our vision is to inspire people to love the way they work. Every member of our team, regardless of role, understands that their efforts impact our customers' experience. That creates buy-in, teamwork, and it drives productivity.
At Events East, we pride ourselves on attracting and hosting major events like the Junos and World Juniors, knowing the positive impact these have on our community and province. With over 500 skilled professionals and strong partnerships, we collaborate to turn ambitious possibilities into reality. It really is true teamwork.
The success of a startup, especially in its early days, is predicated on the talent, drive, and complementary skills of its founding team. Dash began as a team of 4, Anthony, Shali, Tomek, and I. We combined to do something very hard, creating a globally successful business from nothing. Our culture and continued success is an extension of the values of the founding team, which are now reflected across the team of 230 people here in Halifax and around the globe.
Beast by Chocolate is the result of our people and passion coming together to advocate for a cause. The support of our community helps us craft not only chocolate, but also a shared vision for peace, harmony, and kindness. Hope unites us all, and with every piece of chocolate, we offer a reminder of love, forgiveness, and acceptance.
Our vision is to inspire people to love the way they work. We have a culture that embodies that shared vision. Every member of our team, regardless of role, understands their efforts impact that vision. And we get more done as a result.
And the winner is Dash Social.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Yeah, good? Okay, great. So I've always wanted to start a sentence with first and foremost, so I'm going to say first and foremost, thank you to the Chamber for putting on this lovely event. It's great to see so many wonderful people here all dressed up for the evening. Secondly, Tomek, did you want to?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll jump in, and first of all, Halifax is awesome to run business in. Our key advantage is the local source of talent, is the people we work with, because that what makes companies only as good as the people you work with. And we are so lucky to be in a city where we have 3 big universities with great students, and we can source great talent from them. By the way, thank you to Dalhousie for nomination. And I guess I'm next to Mike, so I would say first of all, thank you to all the people we work with at Dash, and yeah, thank you to all the community. Thomas and I, we started business 12 years ago, close to 12 years ago at Volta. We were one of the first companies there, and without Volta community, probably would not be here. That was great support, and we are so lucky to be here, and thank you very much for appreciation and the award.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vincent, and congratulations to the Business of the Year finalists and the winner, Dash Social. To conclude our awards this evening, we have our Business Leader of the Year category. But don't forget, we have the draw for the Great RBC Prize, and we have the Air Canada tickets as well, and you need to be here to get them. Thank you to Doane Grant Thornton for supporting the Business Leader category. Please welcome Jillian Murray, Nova Scotia Transactions Leader and Advisory Partner at Doane Grant Thornton, to introduce our business leaders. Jillian.
Good evening, everyone. I have the very coveted last spot of the evening, but not to worry, it's an amazing award. I'm sitting with Dalhousie this evening, so in keeping with Mike's timeline of now needing to board his plane in 6 hours and 30 minutes, I will also keep my comments brief. My name is Jill Murray. As Patrick mentioned, I'm a partner here at Doane Grant Thornton in Halifax, and I have the great privilege of working alongside many of you in this room and with many of the finalists and award winners this evening in our community. If you're like me, you did not know anything about the theme of leveling up as it relates to video games. So gaining points and advancing to the next level is a very appropriate term, and it definitely applies to the leaders being honored tonight. So while I'm not a gamer, for any of you who know me, unless searching for the best deal online is gaming, then that's where I am. But I do know what it takes for leaders to gain the skills and strengths to operate a business in what is an ever-changing environment here on a daily basis. So you may have noticed that we've leveled up our name lately. We are now Doane Grant Thornton. And adding that prefix is really after our founding partner, who is from right here in Halifax. So this change is really highlighting our Canadian roots and our dedication to this region. So as we hear the stories of tonight's finalists and Business Leader of the Year, let's remind ourselves of the positive impact that all of these leaders are bringing to our small but mighty province. So congratulations to everyone in all the categories. Now let's meet these leaders who embody exactly what it means to level up as they pave their own paths, push boundaries, and redefine possibilities. As co-founder and CEO of Davis Pier, Mike Davis has dedicated the last 10 years to growing the company while supporting the community. Under his leadership, their mission-driven firm has grown 30% per year since 2014, employs over 100 people in multiple provinces, and has helped some of the city and region's most vulnerable people through their innovative work. Under Aubrey Palmer's leadership and eagerness to adapt to a changing business climate, East Point has seen national recognition. Over the last 21 years, they've grown from 8 staff to become a full-service architectural and engineering firm with a team of approximately 150. East Point's organic growth has led to its ranking amongst Canada's top growing companies for 4 consecutive years. As CEO, Nefemi Ogwantase leads a team of dedicated scientists and engineers in pushing the boundaries of clean mineral extraction. Their work spans from innovative processing techniques for mining operations to cutting-edge recycling technologies for end-of-life batteries. By focusing on both ends of the mineral life cycle, they're closing the loop in resource utilization and minimizing waste. Owner Jeff Mitchell has recognized a gap in the market where personal injury victims were being underserviced, mainly when accessing timely medical and legal advice. By founding Nova Injury Law, he has aimed to create a firm that's uniquely positioned to address this need, especially by leveraging the medical expertise of his wife, Dr. Laura Mitchell, to provide comprehensive support to their clients. And finally, Jim Mills at Office Interiors, which was founded in 1991, has cultivated a culture that encourages every organization's member to give back to their communities. Fostering an environment where employees are empowered to contribute uniquely, Jim has instilled a sense of community responsibility and engagement throughout the company. The culture of giving back enhances employee satisfaction and amplifies the positive impact on the community. So let's hear from the finalists.
Select a category.
In video games, often everything comes down to the final boss, much like in business. What philosophy or wisdom have you leaned on to handle the pressure in making big decisions in big moments?
Choose your character.
I fight insurance companies every day, and I've learned that the key to winning is working harder and caring more. Success, it's not just about strategy. It's about leveraging your unique strengths.
and most importantly, your passion. When effort and passion align, you're unstoppable.
Recognizing that change is essential for growth and working with a team aligned in values and vision is our strength when facing high-pressure situations. We remain committed to our mission of turning waste into opportunities.
Handling big decisions requires viewing failure as part of the journey. To become like Master Chief and take down the Covenant, you need practice and persistence. In business, this means learning from mistakes and building a team that understands, supports, and grows with the mission.
Experience helps, a lot. I have learned to remain very calm with bigger decisions and in higher pressure moments. And I have also learned to trust my gut. More often than not, it's right.
When you have a strong understanding of your business's unique purpose and value proposition, and when you truly understand your own company values, you end up making big decisions in big moments through those lenses. It may not always work out, but I think it's more important to stay authentic to who you are.
Okay, it's my pleasure to announce the Business Leader of the Year winner for the 2025 Halifax Business Awards. Mike Davis from Davis Paper.
I am exhausted. That is a long wait when you are completely neurotic and anxiety filled. Thank you so much to the Chamber, to the judges for a lot of submissions I know you would have needed to go through, to Anne and the board of the Chamber, to Patrick and the team as well. These events are always amazing. We were lucky enough 5 years ago to win Business of the Year, about almost 5 years to the day, and it was January 2020. And we thought to ourselves, it's gonna be a great year. It's gonna be a great year. And so that didn't work out so well for the world. So I'm really, really hoping that 2025 is not gonna follow suit. Apologies in advance. I may have jinxed it, Minister, you're right. Last time I was up here, it was Facebook live streamed. It's entirely possible we're blocked now by Meta, I don't know. Anyways, if we're not, and my kids are watching, my daughter who watched last time I was up here, who would have been 8, I guess, and I asked how did I do, and she said, you said a lot. So again, gonna try to exceed those expectations, Scarlett. See? God damn it! That wasn't, I didn't even try that one. Okay, I got some advice on speaking notes this evening. I was trying to play odds, as you do in business, and there's a 20% chance that I was gonna win. And so I decided, well, I'm not gonna put a whole lot of effort in this because the chances aren't good, and I've shit the bed on that. So first of all, congrats to all of the finalists and all the winners this evening and all the other awards. I was genuinely marveling at some of the business models and some of the things, especially the innovative Business of the Year. I heard something about crustaceans and something around drinks. I got stuck on the alcohol, I'm not gonna lie to you, but there was a lot of amazing businesses out there. Obviously, I'm rambling, should have prepared. Okay. All right, so Last time I was up here, didn't thank my wife. Didn't go well. So obviously going to start with that. Tanya, thank you so much for the support that you have given me over the last number of 10, 12, 15, 20 years in doing this. My wife is an unbelievable human being, my best friend, the love of my life, and a spectacular professional as well. And she, for those of you that don't know our business, we work with civil service all the time, and she is a civil servant, and just getting the coaching and advice from her on the challenges that she goes through every day has been immeasurable. And I love you, and I think the world of you. My kids, thank you, because they keep me grounded and don't let me take myself too seriously. To the business, Daryl, my co-founder, I will also comment on flights. He has to get on a flight tomorrow to Japan at 7 a.m. and for some reason also has to install a dishwasher tonight. True story. I don't know why, but anyway, that's what we do at Davis Pierce, solve complex problems. Thank you to our clients and our partners who trust us genuinely to tackle their toughest problems. And have allowed us to really build a social impact firm. All of these people, and I've seen so many people that I know tonight that have made me think about what is on paper an individual award. Anybody that has had success in business knows that there are no individual awards. It is absolutely a team sport. And I genuinely feel that way. This is everybody that has worked with me and supported me has allowed me to do what I absolutely love, which is solve big problems and drive impact and really genuinely try to have an impact on our society. So I am cognizant that I am in between all of us and some kind of retro 90s dance party. So I will wrap things up. And I just want to leave people with one final thought. It's weird times right now, and I know everybody's feeling that in business and in government and in the nonprofit sector, and it does feel like relatively unique circumstances. We're dealing with housing and affordability challenges and polarization and climate change and productivity challenges here in the province, and I guess. As a business community, what I would encourage you to think about is we can't leave it to government and charities to solve these social and economic and environmental problems themselves. We, as a business community and the private sector, have to play a role as well. So, thank you. So I would ask you, I guess, to think about in the context of your business, what can you do, even something small to try to tackle one of these social challenges or environmental challenges. Your business can do some good while you run it as a good business. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Jillian, and congratulations to the Business Leader of the Year finalists, and of course to Mike Davis at Davis Pierre. Congratulations, a huge congratulations actually to all of our finalists this evening, and of course all of our winners. This is a big deal, and I hope you learned something about some of the amazing companies or not-for-profits that are in our community, because they absolutely are amazing, amazing groups. You just gave them a round of applause. I won't say let's give them another round of applause, but we should, They're amazing. Now, as we finish the evening, we have our two big prize draws. Please welcome back Kelly Soriol from RBC to congratulate the finalists and winners and announce the first prize draw winner. I hope we got a real name and not a nickname. Did we, Kelly?
We sure did.
Okay.
Okay, well, Patrick, thank you. What can I say other than that this has been a truly amazing night? On behalf of all of my colleagues at RBC across Halifax, let me say a very sincere congratulations to all of tonight's deserving award winners. Enjoy. This is your time to celebrate. This is your time to really cherish this moment of being at the top of business in Halifax. And now to announce the Trivia Showdown winner, the top of the leaderboard. I'd like to say a huge congratulations, I forgot my glasses down there, to Andy Noble at table 23. So Andy, great news. You have won a $250 gift card. However, even better news, everybody at your table is also winning a gift card. So my colleagues will be coming over to your table and awarding you some prizes. Thank you again to the Chamber, and Patrick, I'll turn it back to you.
Thank you, Kelly. We have one more prize draw, 2 vouchers for Air Canada flights in North America, the Caribbean, or Hawaii. Before we announce the winner, who has to be in the room to win, and I have backups, I'd like to thank again our 2025 Halifax Business Awards sponsors. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, RBC, our category partners, Boyne Clark, Department of Labor, Skills and Immigration, Invest Nova Scotia, Medavie, Dalhousie University, Faculty of Management, Air Canada, and Doane Grant Thornton. Our finalist reception partners, BDC, Palladium over in scenic Dartmouth. Our celebration partners, Advanced Systems, Glow the Event Store, and Wasco AV. And finally, our event partners, Purple Cow and IKEA Halifax. Our trophy partner, none of which was broken tonight. Thank you very much, Jessica and Natasha, for wonderful roller skating. Peggy's Cove Glass, they were pretty amazing. Our print partner, the Printing House in Dartmouth, and again, a huge thank you to our judging committee. We could not do this without you. Thank you to Air Canada for the amazing prize. Vincent from Air Canada is here tonight with the prize. Please make your way. Vincent will probably be just over to the side right there. Actually, just come to the front of the stage here. We got to get a picture. Please make your way to the front of the stage when the event ends. Okay, when the event ends to get the prize. And the winner of 2 flight vouchers to anywhere in North America, Hawaii, or the Caribbean is Andre Nash. Is Andre here? Does anybody know Andre? Going once, going twice, gone. And the next winner is David Cody. Oh, this is going to be fun. I've only got one more name. David Cody. David, don't be in the bathroom. Does anybody know David Cody? Andre does. Do you think David and Andre left on a plane? David Cody. Going once. Going twice. David Cody. Gone. I got one more. And the final name I have, otherwise we're going to start circling around and picking people. Sarah Reeves. Oh, this sounds promising. Is Sarah there? Okay, Sarah's there, thank goodness. Listen, do me a favor and don't tell Andre and David, okay? They'll be upset. Please remember to take a taxi if you need to get home safely tonight. Or let's keep the party going with a VIP party and live DJ happening at Retro Dance Bar, which for those of you that don't know, that aren't as downtown as often as I am, is just down the street on Grafton, it's at the top of the Dome. So top of the Dome, next to the Roxbury on Grafton Street. There will be a staff person from Grafton Security at the door welcoming Business Award guests, 9:30 to midnight, with a full cash bar. Follow the chamber team. We look forward to seeing you all again soon, maybe just down the street. Thank you all for coming. You're all winners. Have a great night. If anybody wants to come up here and take photos, we're going to take a photo with the chamber team. Bring your team, get photos, have fun, enjoy your evening. Thanks very much, everybody.